Hey folks, welcome back to part 9 of the W6 restoration. So just a quick... Last time we got everything kind of put together. We got the last paint on. I've been a little busy in between episodes, sanding, giving another coat, etc. Learning how to use this compound. Basically, when I got my top coat on, I wet sanded with 1500 grit sandpaper and then used some of that polishing compound with my whatchamacallit there, the buffer, and it's looking pretty good. So I'm actually going to stop messing with the paint for a while, I think, because I'd like to be able to actually look at it outside and see what this looks like and see where I might have missed, etc. So the paint, I can finish with the buffing and all that later. So I think more pressing is actually getting this thing running again. So this episode is going to be getting a lot of the major parts back on. There's lots of little pieces still sitting in this pile over here. Some of them have been painted in between. There's my air cleaner box there. The rings to hold it on. Some miscellaneous pieces. So yeah, let's get to it. See, I'm kind of cheating on these. I'm not using the actual iron guard paint on all the little pieces. I'm just using the Tremclad International Harvester Red. It's not quite as good of a paint. It'll fade quicker, but you know, as long as the good paint's on the sheet metal, I'm not that worried about the little pieces. I can touch them up over the years with this stuff as needed. I made this little jig just to hold this stuff up so I can paint both sides at the same time. I've got the other stuff sitting there that I just put the coat of primer on. I'll have to flip them over and do the other side, but the primer dries pretty quick, so not that big of a deal. So for the paint itself, I prefer to be able to paint both sides at the same time and just be done with it. Alright, so that's for the air cleaner, for putting the bottom piece on the air cleaner, and that's one of the headlight bezels. Alright, so now that I have everything painted, we're going to have to take the hood off so I can reassemble. Hopefully I can do this without scratching up the paint too badly. Another reason why I didn't finish bringing anything down. Alright, I'm going to start with my exhaust manifold, but as you can see, I've got paint everywhere that gasket has got it made against the block, so I'm going to take some of that paint off. Just use my wire brush, we'll see how that works, see if I got to get any more aggressive with it. Freshly black painted exhaust manifold here. Actually, it's intake and exhaust, so I guess it's just a manifold. I'll have to take out these caps that I had made earlier that were keeping all of the dirt and everything out. Now I've got my manifold gaskets here. I'll reuse. They were new the last time that I had this apart. This one stud wouldn't come out of the block. I can't fight with it, whatever. It is what it is. The others came out. Hopefully I didn't get too much paint in the holes there. I could chase them with a tap. I'm feeling a little bit lazy, so I'm not gonna. Now I'll just put a bolt through, one of my studs through the manifold, kind of hang on to this other gasket. Get things started here. There we go. Snug these guys up. And then we'll do a second round just to make sure. Oh, we got a little bit more out of that one. There we are. Okay. So next, I think we'll get the carburetor on. all good things come to an end.